We are now on to usage 4 out of 5, and we're going to begin with probably the most misused issue in all of usage, I guess. There, and there. So there, T-H-E-I-R, this means possession. One way to remember that is it has the word heir in it, H-E-I-R. And if you know that an heir is somebody who is going to inherit something, going to get something, they're going to possess something. The word there, which is what you guys mess up with, you get these two things mixed up, has the word here in it, and it's a place. So it's here and there, and the word here is in the word there. And then, of course, they apostrophe R-E, that just means they are. So a couple examples here for you. I would like to visit their house. That's possession. That's their house. I'll meet you over there. I'm having a tantrum, so there. And then finally, I hate when they are not at school. Basically, that little apostrophe takes the place of an A. That's how lazy we are as a society. We just can't be bothered with a whole letter. This next one is I think a problem because of the way we talk. Again, we're very lazy with the way we speak. We just let words secrete out of our mouths. So instead of saying could have or should have or would have, we go, it could have, I should have. And so then when we write it down, it sounds like could of, would of, and should of. But what you mean is could have, apostrophe VE, would have, and should have. And you should never actually write those words. It's fine to talk that way, whatever. But when you're writing things down, it should be could have, would have, and should have. It's not that much extra work. I feel like you can handle it. Just go with that. So I could have been a contender. Third on our list today is who and whom. Who is subjective, meaning it's going to be performing the verb, and whom is objective, meaning it's having the verb performed on them. Now, you might not really understand what any of that means, so I'll just make it really simple here for you. And this is the hot tip down here. If the word he works, you're going to use who. They both end in a vowel. If the word him works, you're going to use whom. Sometimes you have to rearrange those sentences, but it works. So, who is calling? Is that he is calling or him is calling? It's he is calling. So it's going to be who. And to whom should I address this call? It's going to be whom because you wouldn't say to he should I address this call. Now you might also be thinking, well, to him should I address this call? Doesn't sound right either. Again, this is one of those ones, if you rearrange it a little bit, should I address this call to him or to he? Clearly to him. So again, if it sounds like if you could substitute him in there, use whom. If you could substitute he in there, use who. Irregardless and regardless. This is as simple as it gets. There's at least one person I know of who says irregardless all the time, and it's just not a word. It just isn't. You've got the prefix "ir," which means not, and you got the prefix "less" or the suffix "less," which means not. You don't need two of the same thing. They cancel each other out, and therefore the word doesn't exist. The word you're looking for is regardless. Regardless of what the final score is, I'll be able to sleep knowing I did my best. It's that simple. The last one for the day is, again, one of those things that you'll never hear wrong, but you'll see spelled wrong a lot. And it's a lot. A lot of people write it as one word, but it's not a word. It's always two words. It's a space lot. And I remember it this way. Nobody thinks a little as one word is a word, and it's essentially the same thing. So I like you guys a lot. I hope that in week 8 folder, you will do usage 4 as many times as you need to get that perfect score. And we got one left for next week.